I have a fabulous estate sale haul that I know you are going to love. Well, actually, I should correct myself. It's 2 different estate sales, 1 haul. That's because this weekend we went to 2 different estate sales at the last hour of each estate sale. I got some fabulous goodies. The first one, 75% off of everything. The second one, half off of everything. Before I share my haul with you, I'm going to take you quickly through the estate sale so you can see what I saw. Then we're going to come back, share the haul, and then I'm going to style a few of the things that I brought home. All right, let's go. We definitely did not plan this well. They close in an hour, which means we have to move pretty quickly, and I don't move quickly at estate sales. I really like to look at everything once, and then I always do a second walkthrough just to make sure I don't miss anything. In estate sale, I always beeline straight for the kitchen or the dining room. I want to see the dishes, the serving pieces, the linens. What about you? Where do you head first? I feel like everyone has their department. Are you a garage person, a jewelry case person? Let me know in the comments down below. Now, there's actually still a lot left here, which probably has something to do with that big 75% off sign we saw when we first walked in the door. I'm really excited about that. I really love blue and white, so these platters kind of stopped me for a second. I've been thinking about putting together a plate wall in my dining room, so I keep looking for pieces I could start layering together, and I feel like plate walls are making a comeback. I don't know if it's just me, but I keep seeing them more and more lately. The garage doesn't always have what I'm looking for, but I always walk through it anyway. Sometimes that's where they put the overflow from inside the house, or that's where the owner stored some of their treasures. And my husband is actually on the hunt for a specific kind of ladder, so we're keeping our eyes out for that too. Upstairs now, and I have to show you these bedrooms because I love how the wallpaper theme carries through each of the rooms. I mean, just look at the steer horn chandelier. It definitely is a statement piece. It's not something I'd put in my own home, but I can appreciate how it really works with this room. Take a look at this Capiz shell chandelier. It's huge. It really makes a statement in this room. I can understand why it's not for sale. Okay, now we're at the second estate sale. They're closing in about 30 minutes, so thankfully it's a smaller space and there isn't much to go through, which is good because we're going to have to move pretty fast. Look at these pretty blue glasses. Wouldn't they be perfect for spring or an Easter table? I honestly can't believe no one has grabbed them yet, especially because there's 8 of each. I'm going to need to find out how much they're asking for them. Now for you to see the haul, but before I dive in, I wanted to let you know that that first estate sale, the one that was 75% off of everything, I spent a whole $10.75. Yes, less than $11 on everything I'm about to share with you. So you need to let me know if you think I did good, or if you felt that maybe there are a few things I should have skipped on. Or, if there's something you saw and I did not pick up, hey, always let me know in the comments down below because I love to hear from you. first thing that I got at that estate sale. This bag of, it's got lots of little acorns and small gourds. Nothing I'm going to be able to use today, but perfect for the fall. When you go to estate sales, a lot of times you kind of have to think of what you can use it for later, not necessarily right now. And that $3 is the price they had on it. So if you take half off, $1.50, half off of that, 75 cents for that bag. I thought that was a really good deal. Next thing that I brought home from that first estate sale was this cute little picture. They were asking $9, and it does say, which I know you can't see right now, but it does say Italy on it. It's a sweet little picture. I'm going to use it in a vignette. I might even use it as a bud vase. I just love the clean, sleek lines of it. It really spoke to me. Next thing that I brought from that estate sale, look at this bowl. As you've seen in my other videos, I love silver. Silver plate, whether it's shiny, whether it's dull, whether it's got a patina. There's just something about silver I'm always drawn to. I love the shape of this bowl. I love the feet. I don't know how well you're going to be able to see them, but I thought this was something that I could use out on my counter, on the buffet table, maybe as part of a centerpiece, and they wanted just $6 for it. So I thought that was a great deal. Next thing that's in my box from that same estate sale, sweet little placemat. Next, I love this item. Check out this stand. Oh my gosh, it's so fun and chunky. Just imagine a cloche on top of this, or part of a vignette someplace on the side in your home. I spied it. It was underneath a hurricane glass. Another great way to use it. Had to come home with me. Next, 2 different sets of fabulous napkins. First one, and there's 12 in each of these. Look at that embroidery and the lace work on this. A second one, just as beautiful. If you see my other videos when I go to estate sales, this is why I love estate sales. This is also why I tell people, use cloth napkins. My gosh, when I pick up 12 of these, or actually 24 of these, and you can already see, I told you I spent $10.75 at this estate sale. I'm not done yet. There's a few more things left in this box from that estate sale. I probably spent 25 cents on each one of these napkins. I mean, the use that I will get out of these napkins, or that you can over and over again, even if they're stained, you spent 25 cents on a cloth napkin. Go to estate sales. Check out the cloth napkins, because you're going to find some fabulous deals that somebody felt were too good for them to be able to use, and now you can put them to good use. All right, I'm going to get off my little pulpit there. Next thing that I brought from this first estate sale, nothing exciting really when you look at it, but maybe you can kind of get an idea close up. They're really like sparkly, clear beads, and all I could think of is this would be great in the holidays. Like think Christmas, snow scene, put it in the glass bowl like this. Kind of give you a very rough idea, but I thought it'd be really fun to decorate with. All right, I got 2 more things to share with you. Nothing super exciting, but since you hear all the time how much I love silver and flatware, these are just some great silver storage bags, things that you can store flatware in. Wonderful thing to kind of be able to pick up. This one has got a zipper on it, so larger items can be stored inside of it. And this one is for flatware. Whenever I see these, if I have a need at the time, I've got some silver that I need to store, I love picking these up. They're a great thing to be able to store your silver in. And the last thing that I got from this estate sale, I mean, look at already what I have here, $10.75. when I see these at flea markets or antique stores, each one of these by itself, they would be asking at least $10 for. And that's, let me see if I can share them easily with you. Look at that, flower frogs. There are 3 of them in here. First one, look how huge this one is. This is a big one. I also got the second smaller one. And then look at this one with the netting. Love this. Those 3 flower frogs. I mean, if, like I said, if you found these in an antique store or flea markets, you're going to spend easily $30 on the 3 of them total. At least it's my experience of where I live. This is everything I picked up at that first estate sale. Now let's dive into the second estate sale. Second estate sale, I spent $20. I did spend more, but that was also the one where it was half off, which makes sense why I'd be spending a little bit more at the second estate sale. First thing I decided to bring home were the little chicks and the bunny. I'm going to be honest, I am probably planning to do a DIY on these. I'm either going to cover them with a rub and buff or I'm going to paint them. I'm not a fan of all of the colors, but I'm thinking they're really cute kind of underneath everything. So I'm going to do a little change on these guys, but brought these home with me. Then this part's not super exciting, but you need utilitarian functional pieces. I found 4 of these Libby glass small bowls with lids that go on top of them. Great for storage, in the fridge. I think they were like 25 cents a piece. We got 4 of them. There's something that we are going to be using all the time in our home. I also found this gorgeous glass bowl with the silver rim, and the silver's in really good condition. A lot of times you'll find these like scratched, the patina's not great, the silver's worn off. I love the light that kind of bounces off, reflects off of this bowl. I just thought it was absolutely gorgeous. Yeah, brought that bowl home with me. Then I shared this with you when we did the walkthrough, but the blue glasses. I had to bring these home with me. I loved them. And I've been looking for a light blue like this, and I thought this was just a really pretty shape. I do want to let you know, I bought all 8 of these, and she was asking $2 a piece on them. So that was $18. I thought that was fair. It's probably what I would have found at our local thrift store. I did not get the smaller sherbet glasses though. Really, I did not see that I would use them enough, and I know they were very inexpensive at just $2 each. But even for that $16, it was more than I was wanting to spend, and really more than I probably would use them. I'm really hoping somebody else was able to pick them up and add them to their own collection. But I did bring home all 8 of these. I've got one more thing to share with you from that second estate sale. This guy, look at this. He weighs a ton. I found it outside. It had a plant on top of it. And I'm honestly trying to decide if I'm going to put this outside too, or if I'm going to find a place somewhere around our house for it. But I just love the overall look. It's definitely aged. In fact, I was even thinking of maybe turning it upside down. It's hollow inside, and maybe putting a plant in here this way. I don't know yet. Let me know. Do you have any ideas? Because like I said, I always love hearing from you guys. All right. That's everything that I brought home. Like I said, $33 or less than $33 total. Now, let's style some of the pieces. If you enjoy these videos where I take you with me to the estate sale, share the haul, and then style a little afterwards, let me know in the comments down below. I would love to find out if I should be doing more of them or doing them more often. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I look forward to seeing you next time.